Meet our think tank. They answered hundreds of general knowledge questions before the show. Their answers are in, but how helpful will they be to the three contestants? Playing the game with us are Marie, an accounts assistant from Bude in Cornwall, Michael, a business manager from Coventry, and Martin, a plant breeder from Cheltenham. This is Think Tank. Welcome to the show. Welcome, as always, to our think tank. Hi, guys.
Hi.
What, then, do a doctor, a professional musician and a retired engineer have in common? No, it's not the start of a joke. They're all part of our think tank. Although that might be the start of a joke. Also, this group of people includes retired local government manager, Jackie, English literature graduate, Max, dance teacher, Lucy, retired HR advisor, Diane, and Ken, our retired holiday rep. They're all here to help our three contestants throughout the show. Welcome to you all. Marie, you come from Cornwall, which is where a lot of people like to take their holidays. I suppose you go further afield, do you?
Yeah, I love to go to the Canaries.
Canaries, where they speak Spanish?
They do, yes.
Habla español?
Un petit.
Un petit?
Oh, un petit, oh. Yeah, OK.
Parlez-vous français? Un poquito.
Un poquito, yeah.
There we go. One way or another, you get through with your Euro language. That's OK. I mean, Ken will help you, because, Ken, you used to be a holiday rep in...
I did, yes.
Spain,
For 11 years, yes, until they threw me out.
Can you give a quick lesson in Spanish?
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Muy un poco nervioso? Nervioso?
Oui.
No problem.
Mucho.
Yeah, nice to have you with us, Marie. Michael, you're business manager. What does that mean you do exactly?
I'm a business relationship manager for an energy company.
OK, perhaps you can help me with my relationship with this lot. I think needs sorting a bit.
Looking at some of them, possibly a lost cause there. In the nicest possible way.
They are really lovely, really lovely. We always say that at the start of the show. What's your weakest subject likely to be, do you think?
Literature. I do like to read, but authors, etc. I couldn't tell you who writes the books. I just read them.
OK, well, Max will help you there, won't you, Max?
Yeah, happy to help you on that one. I studied literature at university, and if it prepares you for anything, it's doing daytime quiz shows.
So you're in safe hands there. And Martin, you're a plant breeder. Do you have a qualification in that?
Yeah, I have a PhD in lettuce.
A PhD in lettuce. That's a doctorate.
Yes, yeah.
So you're Dr. Lettuce.
I am Dr. Lettuce, yeah.
So welcome to you all, and good luck with the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So over 3 rounds, our contestants will try to tap into the knowledge of the think tank to build up as much money as possible. The 2 highest scorers then progress to the final. Ultimately, just one will walk away with a cash prize. So let's play the first round. In this round, I'm going to ask you a question, and then every member of the think tank will reveal the answer that they gave before the show. Now, the correct answer is going to be in there somewhere, but there are also any number of mistakes in the mix as well, OK? Pick out the right one, and £200 will be added to your prize fund. 2 questions each, and Marie, we start with you. Which country has been the world's largest exporter of coffee for 150 years? Have a think about that while we see what the think tank thought, starting with Cleve.
Colombia.
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 Brazil.
Brazil.
Cuba.
Brazil.
Colombia and Brazil, popular choices. Cuba also in there. Marie, what do you think?
Initial reaction was Brazil before the answers came up. But there is Colombian coffee as well. Looking at the think tankers, I think the brains have it with Brazil.
Oh, OK. The brains have it with Brazil, you say. Which country has been the world's largest exporter of coffee for 150 years? Is it Brazil? It is indeed. Brazil produces approximately 1/3 of the world's coffee. So who are the brains here that you picked out? Len, Diane and Ken. You are the brains, apparently. All right. £200 to you, Marie. Well done. And Michael, here's your first question. Which former X Factor contestant joined the cast of Coronation Street in 2015? Let's see what the think tank had to say about that.
Leona Lewis.
Kim Smith.
Leona Lewis.
Kim Marsh.
Shane Ward.
Kim Marsh.
Michelle Keegan.
James Murphy.
Well, a pretty big spread of names to choose from there. You a follower of X Factor or Coronation Street?
Thanks to my wife, both.
Okay.
I actually know the answer, and it's all well, I think I do. I'm going to go for Shane Ward.
Shane
I'm going to go with
Ward.
what Len said.
Okay. Which former X Factor contestant joined the cast of Coronation Street in 2015? You said Shane Ward. Let's see if you're right. It is indeed Shane Ward. Well done.
Well done, Len.
Plays the role of Aidan Connor and won an NTA award for Best Newcomer in 2016. Good answer there. £200 to you, Michael. Martin, here's your first question. L. Ron Hubbard was the founder of which religious movement? Here are the thoughts of the think tank.
Christian Science.
Mormons.
Scientology.
Scientology.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Mormons.
Scientology.
Mormons.
So 3 going with Scientology, 3 with Mormons. There's also Christian Science and Jehovah's Witnesses in there as well. Anything leaping out at you?
Not so much. I feel like I've heard the name Ron Hubbard before, but I can't place it really. So I think I'm just going to have to take a bit of a guess. Given that we've got 3 Scientology and 3 Mormons, I think I'll go with one of those. I'm just going to plump, I think. I'll go with Mormons.
Going to go with Mormons.
Yeah.
OK. L. Ron Hubbard was the founder of which religious movement? Your answer is Mormons. Let's see if it's right. It's Scientology, in fact. L. Ron Hubbard was also a prolific science fiction novelist. So you wanted to go with one of the large groups, you just chose the wrong one. OK, so nothing for you there, Martin. Plenty of time, though, to get off the mark. Back to Marie. PB is the chemical symbol of which element? Here's what the think tank reckoned on this.
Silver.
Peroxide.
Lead.
Plutonium.
Plutonium.
Lead.
Platinum.
Plutonium.
Plutonium, the most popular choice there, but lots of other options as well, Marie.
I think I know the answer. One of the few things that stuck from when I did do chemistry at school. I think it's known actually as plumbum or plumbub or something. I've got 2 leads up there, so I'm going to go with lead.
Going to go with lead. PB is the chemical symbol of which element? Marie says it's lead. Is she right?
Yes.
Lead is the right answer. And you're right.
Brilliant.
Plumbum or plumbum,
Or whatever.
I'm not sure which way we should describe it, is the Latin for lead. So good knowledge there. Well done.
you.
£200 goes into your prize fund. And Michael, we come to you. Which eccentric Oscar-winning actor has a son named Kal-El? Have a think about that while we consult the think tank.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Nicolas Cage.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Jack Nicholson.
Ben Affleck.
Robert De Niro.
Marlon Brando.
7 names to choose from.
Yeah, they've not really helped me out there much, have they? I'll be honest, I don't know the answer. I'm trying to think. Kal-El. The only trailer thought I'm going down there is Kal-El sounds a bit Star Wars-ish. I know Samuel L. Jackson was in one of the Star Wars films. I was going to plump for it and go for Samuel L. Jackson on that basis only.
Samuel L. Jackson. Which eccentric Oscar-winning actor has a son named Kal-El? Michael, you're going with Samuel L. Jackson. Let's see what the answer is. It's Nicolas Cage, in fact. Kal-El is, in fact, Superman's original name. And Nicolas Cage is a super fan of Superman. Interesting, Ken, that you came up with Marlon Brando because he played Superman's father in the film, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you're along the right lines. Ken, thank you. No money for Michael there. Back to Martin for your second question. The internet search engine Baidu, one of the most visited websites in the world, is based in which country? Have a look at what the think tank thought on this.
India.
India.
China.
China.
India.
India.
Vietnam.
The USA.
Half of the think tank going for India, 2 others going for China. There's also Vietnam and the USA to choose from, Martin.
It's another difficult one. I don't know the answer. The name sounds like it's got an Indian kind of feel to it, to me. Could be China, could be Vietnam. But but I think I'm going to go with India.
Going with India. The internet search engine Baidu, one of the most visited websites in the world, is based in which country? You say it's India, Martin. Let's see if you're right. It's China. Baidu's the 4th most visited website in the world. And it's the 2nd time you've gone with the numbers
Gone the
on the
wrong
think
way,
tank, and
yeah.
sadly, they've let you down. There we are, plenty of time to catch up. So at the end of the first round, let's have a look at how you're doing with your prize funds. Martin, still to get off the mark. Michael has £200 in the lead, though, with £400 is Marie. That could all change in the next round. Every member of the think tank is holding 2 questions, which they answered correctly before the show. So you're going to take it in turns to pick someone from the think tank whose knowledge you think you can match for every correct answer. £200 will be added to your prize fund. Once a think tanker has asked both of their questions, they can't be picked again. OK? So, Marie, you have the whole think tank to choose from. Who do you want to go with?
I think I'll go with Diane.
Any reason why?
She's got a pretty face.
Pretty face. Our retired HR advisor. Very good choice. Diane?
Hey, now I knew this because I thought I was going on a glamping holiday and ended up sleeping on the ground close to this, this particular area. So the question is, by what name is the UNESCO World Heritage Site Uluru also known?
Not a clue. The only World Heritage Site I can think of, well, I thought it was, is Machu Picchu. And I can't think... No, I'm going to have to say Machu Picchu, but it would be interesting trying to pitch a tent up there.
All right. Machu Picchu is your answer. Is that what Uluru is also known as?
Oh, I'm really sorry, it's Ayers Rock.
In Australia?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Ayers Rock in Australia. Uluru is the Aboriginal name.
Yes, yeah.
Why did you end up sleeping on the ground?
Well, we were going for an overnight trip to see the sunrise at Uluru. So we thought that we were going to be sleeping in these glamorous tents that we saw pitched. And when we got there, we said, oh, where are we sleeping? And she turned and said, there. And there was just dust.
Oh, dear. You get a good night's sleep?
Not really, because there was a snake in the toilet area and ants kept invading people. I was like, ah.
OK. Well, the Ayers Rock Visitors Bureau are going to be delighted. Okay. All right, Diane, thanks very much. Sorry, no money for you on that question, Marie. And Michael, we come to you. Who would you like to choose? You can still choose anybody you like.
For no particular reason at all, Ken, I'd like to pick you, if that's OK.
So you're going with our retired holiday rep, Ken?
This is about my most favourite family, and they are the royal family. OK. Prince Philip was born on which island?
Absolutely no idea on that one, Ken. British, maybe sort of colonial, maybe Caribbean. For that reason, I may go with Jamaica.
Jamaica's the answer he's going with. Is he right?
Well, his family background was Greek.
OK.
So he was born on the island of Corfu.
Corfu.
Not too far away, then.
In fact, he's a member of the royal families of the United Kingdom, Greece and Denmark, born in Corfu. No money for you either there, Michael, and we move on to Martin.
Well, I think I might go with Abby.
So you're going with our Dr. Abby.
I absolutely love this movie. Growing up, I wanted to be a part of it so much. And one of my housemates and I know every single line, and whenever it's on, we always text each other. So, in which 1980s film do a group of children hunt for the treasure of a pirate known as One-Eyed Willie?
Film's your thing?
Not really, not at all.
Oh, dear.
Just going to have to be a stab in the dark. Treasure Island, I don't know, it's not...
Treasure Island?
I'm just going to say Treasure Island. It's
Treasure
got
Island.
pirates in it somewhere.
It has indeed got pirates in it somewhere. Is it the right answer, though, Abby?
I'm afraid it's The Goonies.
The Goonies, indeed. Produced by Steven Spielberg and starred Sean Astin and Josh Brolin, in fact. Why do you like it so much?
It's just one of those movies you want to be one of those kids just cycling down and then going through all the little booby traps and sliding down the amazing water slide at the end to see a massive pirate ship and find all the treasure.
Got a favourite line, then, from the movie?
Ruth, 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 baby, Ruth.
I'm sure it means a lot to some people. Thanks, Abby. Thanks. And no money for you either, Martin.
No, still no.
OK, let's go back to Marie.
Let's go with Jackie.
Jackie.
Right, Marie. The reason that I know this one is the actress that I'm talking about, I think is so versatile. And if she's in anything, I normally watch it. And the actress is Julie Walters. In which film did Julie Walters play the dance teacher, Mrs. Wilkinson?
If it's the film that I think it is, and I've seen it, and it's a brilliant film, and I'm going to go with Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot. Is that the right answer, Jackie?
That's correct, Billy Elliot.
She was nominated for an Oscar for the role, Julie Walters, in that. So you've danced your way to £200. Well done. And Michael, your turn next, and you can still choose anybody you like.
I'm going to choose somebody that is younger than me, which is probably all of them at the moment, but I'm going to go for Lucy.
Lucy, our dance teacher.
Yes. I am indeed a dance teacher, and this is a dance-related question. Hopefully you're going to have some knowledge of this. The ballet term plié refers to the bending of which part of the body?
I don't know this. My wife will be screaming this at the screen now because she used to do ballet. Bending, I'm going to go with leg.
Going to go with the leg. Lucy, leg, is that right?
I have bending of the knees.
Technically, bending at the knee is a bending of the leg, so we're going to give you that answer, and you get £200. And furthermore, we hope, Lucy, you're going to come out and demonstrate the plié.
I will come out. I'll give you a nice plié in first position. I'm looking for a nice turnout with a nice diamond shape.
Oh.
Plié, beautiful, Bill. Good tracking of the knees over the toes. Well done.
Parfait, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Lucy, thank you very much. And Michael, £200 to you. Martin, you can still go with any member of the think tank.
I think maybe I'll go with Max.
This is a question about a book being turned into a film, and I think one of the best page-to-screens adaptations I've ever seen. But the question is, the film No Country for Old Men was based on a book by which author?
I really don't have a clue, I'm afraid.
Did you see the film at all?
I haven't seen the film. I haven't read the book. I just don't know. Gabriel Garcia Marquez?
Gabriel Garcia Marquez is a pretty good author to choose, Max.
It's a very good author to choose, but I'm afraid it's another one of the greats. It's Cormac McCarthy.
Cormac McCarthy wrote No Country for Old Men. It was made into an Oscar-winning film by the Coen brothers. And Cormac McCarthy, a really terrific Western author, isn't he?
Amazing writer, really captures the essence of the sort of bleakness of the southern states of America very well.
Indeed. All right, Max, thanks very much. Sorry, Martin, nothing for you there on that answer. Yeah. And we come back to Marie, and you still have all 8 to go with.
I'm going to choose Len.
Len.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's a nice ooh.
To be honest, Len, you can never be entirely sure whether it's a nice or not nice.
This movie, I've sat and watched it and I've sung with the grandchildren. And the question is, what is the name of the talking snowman in the film Frozen?
Have you seen Frozen? You're virtually the only person, probably, who's never had to see it at least 10 times.
I've heard the song a number of times. Why didn't I watch it? No, I know it's something. I'm going to go with Randolph.
Randolph? Randolph the Talking Snowman. Does that ring correctly?
Well, if you'd sat and sung the song like me, you'd have known the answer. Unfortunately, it's Olaf.
Olaf.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Olaf, voiced by Josh Gad. And Olaf, of course, is a snowman who longs to see the summer, unaware that if he does, he would melt. It's all coming back to you now, isn't it?
It is, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So, nothing for you there, I'm afraid. Michael, we come on to you. And, amazingly, you've still got every last one to pick.
I'm going to go with my fellow Coventrian and hope she's got a good question for me. Diane?
OK. Right. Now, this is a music question. Which singer played the role of Ivanhoe Ivan Martin in the 1972 film The Harder They Come?
Absolutely no idea, I'm afraid. 70s singer, male, absolutely no idea. Tom Jones. I am, but Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. Was he Ivanhoe Ivan Martin?
They looked a bit alike, but I'm sorry, it was Jimmy Cliff.
Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff starred in the film. also sang songs for the soundtrack, including You Can Get It If You Really Want and Sitting in Limbo. It's a great film, great soundtrack. So nothing for you there, Michael, I'm afraid. And Martin, we come to you. Anyone but Diane now.
Taking a bit of a punt. After that plie, I'll go with Lucy.
Going to go with Lucy.
OK, well, this is a question relating to my absolute favourite author. I've read her books many times. Hopefully you've heard of her and will know her name. In which country was the author Marion Keyes born?
So it'll have to be a bit of a guess, I'm afraid. I'll say the United States of America.
You're going to guess at the USA.
Yeah.
Is he right to guess that way?
A little bit too far in that direction. It's Ireland.
Ireland, I'm afraid. Her books include Watermelon, Lucy Sullivan is Getting Married, and This Charming Man.
Yes.
Is that right?
Fantastic books.
Lucy, thanks very much. Sorry, Martin, nothing for you there. So at the end of that round, let's see how your prize funds have changed. Currently, Martin still to get off the mark. Michael on £400. In the lead, though, with £600, it's Marie. So one of you is going to have to leave the game shortly, but there's one last chance for you to take lead. You can still do it, Martin. All of you are going to be asked the same question. Two members of the think tank will then come up and tell you the answer that they gave before the show. Only one of them is going to be right, and they're going to explain why they think they've got the correct answer. So if you side with the correct person, £200 will be added to your prize fund. Only 5 questions remain, though, so do think carefully about your answers, OK? First up, then, we're going to hear answers from Abby and Cleve. And here is the first question. Which film was the highest-grossing film of 2015 in terms of the worldwide box office? Abby.
So I think it's Jurassic World. I think it had a massive relaunch. So Jurassic Park 1 was really, really good. 2 and 3 I don't think did as well, but this one, Jurassic World, was meant to match up to the first one. And I think I remember hearing that it did smash a lot of the worldwide box office records.
Jurassic World for you, then. Cleve.
There can only be one film that's done that. Everyone talks about it, whether you've seen it or not. I believe it was Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens or Jurassic World? Contestants, please lock in your answers. Let's see who you've sided with. All 3 of you going with Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Is the Force with you? It is. That's the right answer. Directed by J.J. Abrams, has made more than $2 billion.
Oh, my goodness.
But Jurassic World was second. It took $1.6 billion, so they're both high earners. Yeah. So good answers from both of you. Thanks very much. Thank you. And that means you all get to add £200 to your prize fund. And Martin, you're off the mark.
The mark, finally.
Well done. So for our next question, we'll hear answers from Diane and Lucy. And here it is. In total, how many times have the Queen's children been married? Diane?
I think it's 6. So there's twice for Prince Charles, twice for Princess Anne, and Prince Edward and Prince Andrew, once each.
OK, 6 for you. Lucy?
I've gone 1 fewer. I went with 5. Edward, Andrew, Charles, obviously twice, and Anne.
OK. 5 for Lucy, 6 for Diane. Those are your choices. Please lock them in. Marie and Martin have gone with 6. Michael in the middle has gone with 5. Who's right? 6 is the answer.
Well done.
So Prince Charles twice to Diana, Princess of Wales, and Camilla. Then we had Princess Anne, who married twice to Mark Phillips and Commander Tim Lawrence. That was one you missed out.
I missed.
Prince Andrew once to Sarah Ferguson. And Prince Edward once to Sophia Rhys-Jones. So, well remembered.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
And that means that Marie and Martin add £200 to their prize fund. Michael, you stay the same. And our next think tankers are Jackie and Len. Here's the question. Which US state has the highest population? Jackie.
California. And the rationale behind that, how I came to that. I do have the thinking process sometimes. And the reason I came to that was pictures that I've seen of California. I've not been to California, but I have seen it on film. People are always skating, eating oranges. It's nice and sunny. And why wouldn't you want to live in California? It sounds wonderful.
So many oranges.
So many oranges.
All right, California for you. Len?
Well, I don't think Jackie thought enough about this, because I think it's Florida. I don't think it's the Sunshine State. And over the years, it's grown and grown and grown. And how many people have actually gone to live from outside the USA and are living there? And the population is greater in Florida.
I have oranges in Florida as well.
Exactly.
They're not as good as the ones in California.
Yeah, but I've been to Florida.
While you argue about that, let's offer these options then to our contestants. It's Florida or California. Please lock in your answers. Marie's gone with Florida. Michael and Martin have gone with California. Who's right? California is the answer. And has a population of more than 38 million people. Still not very densely populated because it is an absolutely enormous state. OK. Jackie, well done. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And that means Michael and Martin both had £200 to their total. For our next question, we're going to hear answers from Lucy and Abby. Here it is then. In 1996, which singer invaded the stage at the Brit Awards during a performance by Michael Jackson? Lucy?
Thinking back to that time, I believe George Michael was going through a personal time and was prone to some erratic behaviours, one of which I believe may have been invading the stage during Michael Jackson's performance.
OK, Abby?
I distinctly remember watching a video when I was very, very young, and I remember this guy. Oh my God, he looked a bit like Max.
Max?
Yes! Because he had long, fluffy brown hair with glasses, but the glasses were tinted purple, and I'm sure it was Jarvis Cocker.
You sure it wasn't Max?
I was about 3 years old, so I don't think it was me.
So you've chosen Jarvis Cocker.
Yes.
Lucy, you're going with George Michael. Contestants, please lock in your answers. All three of you going with Jarvis Cocker. Are you right?
Yes.
You are indeed. Well done. Whatever personal time he was having, George Michael would never do such a thing.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, it was during a performance of Earth Song by Michael
Right.
Jackson, and strangely, when Jarvis Cocker was questioned by police afterwards, his legal representative was Bob Mortimer of Reeves and Mortimer, who had once been a lawyer.
Wow, who knew
There you
that?
are, there you are. Max was nowhere near that. OK? All right. OK. Thank you very much. Well done. So all of you get £200 for that answer. And for our final question in this round, we'll hear from Ken and Max. Here's the question. In 2015, researchers at the University of Glasgow logged 421 different Scottish words relating to which type of weather? Ken?
Well, I go back a long time because I used to come and visit my old auntie in Scotland, and she was one of these old ladies that had different words for everything. And I remember her using different words for the word fog, which in those days was very frequent in Scotland.
So you say it's fog?
Fog.
Max?
Well, I'm no true Scotsman, but I do know that it's very cold up in Scotland, so I went for snow in this case. And I've read enough Robbie Burns poems that talk about snow.
So Max is saying it's snow. Ken says fog. Contestants, please make your choices. Lock them in. Marie's gone with fog. Michael and Martin have gone with snow. Who's right? The answer is snow. So hundreds of words for different types of snow in Scottish. Some of the simplest, skelf and spitters. All right, thanks very much, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
So, £200 more for Michael and Martin, and that brings us to the end of that round. So let's take a look at your totals. Marie and Michael, you both have £1,200. Trailing just behind them is Martin, so I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you. We had an amazing round there. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
had
you.
good fun.
Well done, Marie and Michael. You two will now compete against each other to take home the prize funds that you've built up so far as you go into our final. Marie, £1,200 then in your prize fund. How would you spend it if you won?
Well, it's my husband's 70th birthday this year, and it's also our silver wedding anniversary. So I'd love to take us both to Niagara Falls.
That's a very romantic place to celebrate an anniversary,
love
isn't
to
it?
go there.
OK. Michael?
I've got a young boy who's just turned 1, just 2 weeks ago, so I would take him away for his first holiday abroad.
Where would you take him?
Somewhere warm, but obviously not too warm at such a young age, so maybe just somewhere like the Canary Islands.
Well, good luck to you both. Our final is a general knowledge battle. I'm going to ask you 5 questions each, and whoever gives the most correct answers then will take home the prize fund that they've built up so far, OK? Fortunately, the think tank is still on hand to help you out. You can pick someone to consult with before you answer the questions. Each member can only be picked once. The difference in the final, as opposed to the rest of the show, is that they haven't seen any of these questions before either. So they're just as much in the dark as you are. OK, Marie, we'll start with you. Here's your first question. Which hero from Greek myth was dipped in the river Styx as an infant in an attempt to render him invulnerable? How's your mythology, Marie?
Not very good at all.
Well,
No.
we have any number of heroes and heroines to help you. They all look pretty mythical to me.
Oh, goodness. Let me think. Jackie was lucky for me before, so I'll try Jackie.
Marie, no, this isn't my type of subject at all. I'm sorry. Did anything spring to mind when you first saw it?
Nothing. Apart maybe Atlas, because he held up the world.
If I'd have thought of that one, I would have gone with that one.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think it. So I'm sorry, I can't be any more help to you than that, really.
So it's your choice in the end, Marie.
Nothing's coming to mind, so I'm going to have to say Atlas.
Atlas. Which hero from Greek myth was dipped in the river Styx as an infant in an attempt to render him invulnerable? You're saying Atlas. Let's see if you're right. It's Achilles. Achilles, a major figure in the Trojan War, of course. His only weak point was his heel, which was where they held him when he was dipped into the river Styx. So that was his vulnerable point.
Ah, right.
So, no score for you there, Marie. Michael, this is your first question. In 2015, Imelda Staunton won the UK Theatre Award for Best Performance in a Musical for her role as Rose in which show? Musicals your thing at all?
I'm afraid not. So think tankers. Lucy, I know you said dancing was your thing, and ballet earlier on, so I'm
Ballet.
hopeful that maybe musical's your thing.
Sadly not.
No.
I went to see Wicked in 2015, so I can rule that out for you.
OK.
Has there been My Fair Lady? Has that turned into a musical? I don't know the name of the lead character.
We'll go with Lucy's My Fair Lady, but the onus isn't on you, it's no problem.
Thank you. It's a stab in the dark.
We'll go for My
Crossed.
Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady. In 2015, Imelda Staunton won the UK Theatre Award for Best Performance in a Musical for her role as Rose in which show? You're saying My Fair Lady. Let's see if you're right. It's Gypsy. And when you hear one of the songs from the musical is called Everything's Coming Up Roses, that would have rung the bell for you, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Never mind.
OK. No score for you yet either, so you're still level. And Marie, we come to your second question. Which animated film of 1940 features the song When You Wish Upon a Star?
Right. As Abby likes things like The Goonies, I'm going to go with Abby to see what she thinks.
So I think I know this as well. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking Pinocchio.
Yes, and I think so too. I think it's sung by Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
So I think it's Pinocchio as well. So good luck.
I think it might have been used in another film, though. I've got a horrible inkling whether it was in the 1940s. But yeah, I think we'll go Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Pinocchio is your answer. Which animated film of 1940 features the song When You Wish Upon a Star? Marie is saying Pinocchio. Is she right? Yes. Indeed. Pinocchio. It was sung by Jiminy Cricket, and Geppetto wishes on a star for Pinocchio to be a real boy.
Yeah.
So, well remembered, and well done to you, Marie.
Abby.
It's 1-0 to you. Michael, your turn with your second question. Cowes is a port on which British island? Geography question for you.
I don't know it. Of course, I can limit it to, obviously, the British Islands and the ones that I know of. Ken,
Yes, you picked the right one. I've been there hundreds of times. It's on the Isle of Wight.
we'll go with the Isle of Wight, Bill.
Was that where your suspicion might have been?
I was thinking Isle of Wight, Isle of Man, or even potentially, one of the Channel Islands, so maybe narrow it down to 5 or 6, but I'll absolutely go with what Ken says on that.
All right. Cowes is a port on which British island? Michael, you're saying it's the Isle of Wight. Let's see. The Isle of Wight it is. Well done. Renowned for its sailing, of course, Cowes, in the summertime. So that is 1-1. And Marie, we come to your third question. Tony Blair led Labour to how many victories in general elections? How's your political history, Marie?
Not very good. Not very good at all, unfortunately. Think who could help me with this one?
You can't choose Jackie, Lucy, Ken or Abby.
I think we'll go with Len.
about 15 or 18 years they were actually in power for time Labour, from the 90s right through until Gordon Brown took over. I think you're looking at 3 is my guess at that.
He was in for a good while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with 3.
Going with 3.
I'll go with 3.
Tony Blair led Labour to how many victories in general elections? Marie says it's 3. Has she got the right number? She has. It's 3. Well done. 1997, 2001 and 2005 were the Labour general election victories under Tony Blair. 2-1 to you, Marie. Michael, you can easily equalise here. Which British boxer was the first woman to win an Olympic boxing gold medal? You only good at sport? Sporting questions?
Good at sport, but not female boxers, unfortunately.
Let's see who can help you out now. Diane, Max, or Cleve?
Cleve, I think you might know your boxing. We're hoping you know your boxing.
With my small frame over here. I'm pretty sure I know this. I believe this young lady is also from Leeds, and I think it's Nicola Adams.
Okay.
Does that ring any bells for you?
It does, actually. I'm not saying that's the right answer myself, but I haven't any idea whatsoever, so we'll go with what Cleve says and lock in Nicola Adams.
Which British boxer was the first woman to win an Olympic boxing gold medal? Michael, you're saying it's Nicola Adams. Let's see if you're right. Nicola Adams it is. Well done. She is indeed from Leeds, and it was in the 2012 Olympics that she won her gold medal. And very bouncy and joyful she was with it as well.
She's a very happy person, naturally.
Yes, indeed she is. OK, 2-2, and we come to the 4th question. Marie, your turn. The area, known as Bourneville, famous for its associations with the chocolate industry, is a suburb of which city? Got any thoughts about that one?
Yeah, I love chocolate.
OK. Who, between Max and Diane, is going to have the sweeter tooth, then, do you think?
Max doesn't look like he's ever eaten a bar of chocolate. Oh. No, I'm going with Diane.
Well, I think you've made the right choice. I live very close to this attraction, and because so many people like chocolate, you can actually spend a whole day there and eat it and eat it and eat it.
Like the sound of that.
And it's actually a suburb, I believe it's a suburb of Birmingham.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Chocolate from Birmingham. Yeah, we'll go for Birmingham.
The area known as Bourneville, famous for its associations with the chocolate industry, is a suburb of which city? You're saying Birmingham. Let's see if you're right. Birmingham's the right answer. It is a ward within the constituency of Selly Oak, but it is associated with Birmingham. So 3-2 to Marie. Michael, your chance to equalise with your 4th question. Which actor won Oscars for his roles in the films Milk and Mystic River? Just Max to go with now.
I think I know this.
I think I might know it too, Michael,
So,
but you shoot first.
Sean Penn?
I was going to say Sean Penn as well, yeah. He did very well in Milk, obviously about the gay rights activist. Though I've never seen Mystic River, but I'm going to say Sean Penn with you on that one too.
Sean Penn?
Are you correct? Sean Penn is the right answer. Quickly done there. Contestants, then, this is your 5th question. No think tankers left to help you. From here on in, you are on your own, OK? Question 5 for Marie. The racing driver Ayrton Senna was born in which country?
Not a fan of racing. I know there's a film, which I've never seen. In fact, it ends in an A, maybe. Could be something to do with Spain or Portugal. I think I'm going to have to say Spain.
Spain. The racing driver Ayrton Senna was born in which country? Marie, you're saying it's Spain. Let's see if you're right. It's Brazil. Oh. He was a world Formula One champion 1988, 1990 and 1991, and then tragically killed in an accident on the circuit. So, Michael, it's 3-3. This is the 5th question. If you get this one right, you will be our winner. Two Fat Ladies is the traditional bingo call for which number?
I should know this. My mum is an absolute bingo fanatic. I'm just going to make sure I'm not thinking of the wrong one. Pretty sure it's 88.
88.
88.
Say.
88.
Two Fat Ladies is the traditional bingo call for which number? Michael, you're saying it's 88. If you have the right number, you will be our winner today. Bang on the money. It's 88. Well done. Congratulations, Michael. You are our winner. Well done. Well fought, Marie. Took it all the way as far as you could. I'm afraid you're not taking anything home apart from the glory and the joy of having worked with these guys.
Thanks for all your help.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Michael, as our winner, you're definitely taking home your prize fund of £1,200 and you will shortly have the chance to add an extra £1,000 to your winnings. First, though, let's take a moment to find out which think tanker gave the most correct answers to us today. And it was Max. Smart in attire, smart in intellect.
But still not had any chocolate.
Well done, Max. And Michael, you've had a thought about Ken and Len, have you?
Yeah, I think Len referred to Ken as his father earlier on, but I think they look more like the Chuckle Brothers.
Now then, what did they say?
To me.
To me, to you.
Well, that's the most insulting thing I've ever heard.
Come on, I thought I'd say more insulting things than that to you, but...
And all the money I put in that pot over there.
Why would you not want to be associated with each other? You're both fine, handsome-looking young men.
Yes.
Hang on, I must get my... OK, Michael, you have one last chance, then, to boost your prize as you face our question impossible. So, Michael, this is the toughest question of the game because no one in the think tank was able to get it right. If you can achieve what none of them could and give us a correct answer, then an extra £1,000 will be yours, OK?
OK.
Let's take a look, then, at your question impossible. What does the W stand for in the name of the former US President, George W. Bush? Have a think about that. And we're going to give you a hand because we're going to take a look at all the wrong answers that the think tank gave, and this will rule some things out for you. So what did they say? William, Woodrow, Winston, Wilbur, Walter, and Washington. So several names there that you can knock out of the running as you think about that. Anything occurring to you?
I don't know why, but for some reason, Will, as in Wilbur, stood out. Diane has said that, so that's not the answer. So on that basis, that for some reason Will sticks out and it's not Wilbur, I'm going to go for Wilfred.
Wilfred? Yes. OK. For an extra £1,000 then. What does the W stand for in the name of the former US President George W. Bush? You're saying Wilfred. If you're right, £2,200 is what you'll be taking home. Fingers crossed, good luck. Walker is the name we were looking for, I'm afraid, Michael. So that wasn't it. You didn't quite conquer the question impossible. You will still be leaving, though, with £1,200, so that should be enough to take your son on a holiday.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
OK,
Thank you a lot, guys.
well done. Well played.
Well done.
Thanks for watching. Do join us next time when 3 more contestants will see whether they can bank on the think tank. Until then, it's goodbye from the tankers.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Bye-bye.